Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans of 1977. And it's Tuesday night, and you know what that means. It's time for the NXT Event Center. And here's the man that will bring you all that has happened on NXT, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. What's going on, everybody? It's episode 1,293, 7 episodes away from 1,300 episodes. We're probably going to reach that by the end of this month because it is the last full week of March. We're in Holy Week right now because we're getting ready, the weekend, the Holy Weekend, good for, you got Passover, you got, Palm Sunday, you got Passover, you got Good Friday, you got Easter, and all that good stuff. We got to check out what happened on NXT. Remember, we're about, a week from this Saturday away from NXT Stand and Deliver. The event is at 12 noon time, so that'll probably be 2 hours after I get out of work. Probably when I get out of work, I'll probably, get something, order something, and jog on home, get home. Put it on Peacock, and we'll be watching some NXT Stand and Deliver. And that will be not this Saturday, but next Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. That means we're about, 11 days away. 11 days away, and it's starting to take shape. NXT Stand and Deliver about to take shape. Let's talk off. There are two matches that would decide the fate of the North American title held by Oba Femi. Which, how is it going to be defended? As Cheyenne Spears took on Dijak, and during the matchup, Joe Gacy stole Cheyenne Spears' signature chair. Joe Gacy, a little cuckoo in the cabasa. Anyways, and then Spears was trying to look for the chair while the referee was distracted with Dijak, and all of a sudden, Dijak took advantage of that situation and ended up winning the matchup. And then Joe Gacy was on the announce table doing the guitar thing like La Parka, when he was those the chair, with the chair. And Sean Spears, Sean Spears getting this new mindset, almost like a psychotic mindset. And with Joe Gacy way out there, this could be a heck of a matchup. They signed that matchup for Stand and Deliver. Meanwhile, Roxanne Perez was sick and tired of being this little girl that looks up to her heroes and started cutting pictures out of their heroes. And I'm going, It'll only be a matter of time when Roxanne Perez's new attitude could catch up to some of the ladies on the main roster. Who knows? Who knows what will happen? And then Hank Walker, Tank Ledger, Brinley Reese, Adrian Enofe, and Malik Blade, Andre Chase, and Metaphor were doing additions, or taking part in additions to host Stand and Deliver. Who wins? Well, we'll find out. Well, Thea Hale went one-on-one with the newcomer, Jasmine Nix. And during that matchup, JC Jane decided to taunt Andre Chase because Andre Chase was holding a Chase towel. And then JC Jane throws it in the ring, and Riley Osborne went to go get it in the ring, distracting him, but the referee saw all the craziness that happened, and he caught Chase U, so he had the Chase U men ejected from ringside. And then JC Jane's like, bye-bye, and then as they left the ring, Thea Hale noticed what's going on. He goes, I thought we were friends, and then JC Jane smacked him, but Thea Hale, despite the fact that getting smacked and almost lost the match, Thea Hale caught Nix in the Kimura lock, and ended up winning the matchup. JC Jane attacked Thea Hale, and then when Thea Hale tried to fight back, here comes Izzy Dame and Kiana James. Then Kaylani Jordan and Fountain Henley got involved, and which leads to a match of Fallon Henley versus JC Jane next week on NXT. I'm thinking that'll be a 6-woman tag match at Stand and Deliver. I'm hoping that's going to be the case. Well, not so sure. Then they had the Prime Target Part 1, Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes, the history between the two, on how their friendship was documented until the breakup. Then Alpha Academy, along with Maxine, were getting ready for their tag matchup. If they win their matchup against the Wolf Dogs, they'll be added to the matchup at Stand Deliver. Then Lola Vice comes out, the lovely Lola Vice. For Lola Vice, I see a lot of Melina Vice as far as attitude. She's got the attitude like Melina had to help her have that killer instinct and become, Melina did it, a 5-time women's champion. So you got that. You got the attitude like that, a little bit of, also the little fiery attitude of Sofia Vergara, the beauty of Shakira. Combine them all these lovely Latina ladies, and boom, you got Lola Vice. And with the martial arts skills and the MMA skills, a whole lot better than Ronda Rousey. So she decided, well, she issues an open challenge. And Natalya decided to issue the open challenge. And while these two ladies went at it, it was a heck of a matchup. Natalya being a submission specialist and Lola Vice with her MMA background. Then Carmen Petrovic appeared at ringside. Kind of found out she's Canadian, so they had that connection. And Natalya did end up winning the matchup. So Natalya's, not only, she believes that Lola Vice has got what it takes, but also she can help mentor the newcomer, Carmen Petrovic. And I think that connection between Natalya and Carmen would be a very, very good one. And then Sean Spears addresses what happened in the match to Joe Gacy. And Gacy, this case, was on top of the building once again. The PC throws the chair down. Oh, sorry, I missed. You want to hit the guy? But then, he says, I meant to give it back to you. And then Obafemi steps on the chair. And then here's Joe Gacy. Oh, hi, Oba. I didn't see you there. I'm like, oh, good Lord. Joe Gacy's a nutcase. Joe Gacy is a nutcase, man. What is up with Joe Gacy, man? Oh, my goodness. Love is mine. Oh, my goodness. God bless Joe Gacy, man. So Ruka addresses Blair Davenport about what Blair Davenport did to her, and then Blair Davenport responded, being interviewed by Kelly Kincaid, and so that leads up to a match next week between the two of them, finally. Ilya Dragunov went one-on-one with Channing Stacks Lorenzo in a non-title match. Dragunov did pick up the victory, and then Tony D'Angelo said, why don't you invite Ilya to dinner, but not at that restaurant. It's a different restaurant, so we'll see what happens there. Prime Target, Part 2, Hayes versus Williams once again. It seems like Trick Williams is going back to his roots to train up against Hayes. And a lot of dignitaries from Randy Orton, CM Punk, they were talking about this match. Tommaso Ciampa was talking about this matchup. And CM Punk says something very significant. He says, if I were Carmelo Hayes, I'd be worried. So then Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker were talking about their matchup and how they're going to go about defending the belts, and then the Good Brothers interrupt them. And then Ridge Holland addresses his future with the NXT universe. He decided to step away from in-ring as an in-ring competitor. Ridge Holland's been through a lot. I honestly feel that he has not been the same since the breakup of the Brawling Brutes. I believe he had something going there with Pete Dunne, a.k.a. Butch, when he was known as Butch, and Sheamus at the time. He had Sheamus as a mentor. And I think, he says he went to do it for his mental health, for his family, and all that. I can understand. But I got a hunch that Sheamus is going to probably not going to be very happy about that decision, and he probably will talk some sense into Ridge Holland. I don't know if it's a storyline or it's real or shoot or what, but we shall see in that situation what's going to happen. Lyra Valkyria addresses being a champion, and then she addresses Roxanne Perez. And in that Stand Deliver, those two ladies are going to go at it, and it's going to be a killer matchup, that's for sure. Duke Hudson went one-on-one with Josh Briggs, while Dijak, who won his match against John Spears to kick off the show, joined joined Vic Joseph and Booker T on commentary. Briggs did end up winning the matchup. And then when Dijak went to go address Briggs in the ring, because Briggs was taunting him a little bit, Obafemi came around and said, you know what? I got two worthy contenders for my title. I am the Mountain, though. I'll talk to Abel. We'll make this thing a triple threat match. It has been confirmed. Triple threat match now. All three titles will be on the line. You got Ilya Dragunov versus Tony D'Angelo. You got the North American title will be on the line. As Obafemi defends against Josh Briggs and Dijak in a triple threat. Women's title on the line. Lyra Valkyria will defend hers against Roxanne Perez. And then the tag titles, the Wolf Dogs will defend against the winner of the triple threat match between the Good Brothers, the LWO, and Nathan Frazier and Axiom. And so there's that. They have part 3 of Hayes and Williams and of the Prime Target, and I'll tell you what, it's getting clearer and closer. And then they talk about how Hayes and Williams came out ahead a few weeks ago. And then Metaphor had announced that they will host Stand and Deliver, and the first order of business, though, will be interviewing both Roxanne Perez and Lyra Valkyria next week on the Supernova sessions. Going to be very interesting there. Ariana Grace is trying to find a dress that will fit. Find a dress for Gigi Dolan, or Georgina, as Ariana Grace wants to call her. Whatever. And Kelly Kincaid interviewed Dragunov after his victory over Stax. Lorenzo Crucifino interrupted him, giving him the invitation to have dinner with the Don, Tony D'Angelo. Then the tag team qualifier, Alpha Academy, that would be Akira Tozawa and Otis, with Maxine Dupree in their corner, going against the Wolf Dogs, the tag team champions, Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin. The Wolf Dogs end up winning the matchup, and then the LWO, the Good Brothers, and Nathan Frazier and Axiom ended up brawling with the Wolf Dogs in the end. Who's going to win that tag team matchup next week? I wouldn't be surprised if that matchup ended up being a fatal 4-way elimination style. I like to see that. So that would be great. Well, that's all the time we have on the show. Episode 1293 of the show. Tomorrow will be Wild Wednesday, the final Wild Wednesday of March 2024. AEW Dynamite. And I'm going to have a little bit of a meeting to talk about the Dugout Crew podcast that will be season premiere this coming Thursday at 3 o'clock on the David 3000 channel. I'm looking forward to it, and to talk to the 3J crew. That will be Joey Acacia, Jason DeCanio, and Jesse Ortiz. We'll get going around the season. I know it's going to be not a whole lot of news, but we shall see. So we'll see what happens there. So that's all the time we have on the show. Episode 1293 is complete, and I'll see you on the next episode. Until that next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.